We in here. What it do? We in here. We in here. We in here. We in here straight up hotel style. In the building. Hoteling it. Hotel everybody, even the mayor. We in here. Look up in the sky to the ozone layer. Welcome, man, to a special edition of See You in the Evening. We're here in the evening. What's up, Wilberta, George, Fernita, everybody that's turning in, Bishop Calvin Hill. I know it's strange for me to be on in the evening. I know a lot of y'all got things that y'all doing with y'all lives. Y'all can turn back and watch it on the replay. I ain't finna be up here long. In case y'all didn't see it earlier today, I'm out of town, man. I am in Greensboro, North Carolina. Going to raise up. I was about to take my shirt off, wave around my head like a helicopter, but I just waited a minute. I didn't want to have my nipples out in the evening. I can't show my nipples in the evening. A lot of y'all don't know what nipples are. Those are man nipples. So I didn't want to show everybody my nipples. And it's a little cold in here, so the nipples was on. Point them out, point them out. It's hard to yell with the barrel in your mouth. So I'm on today. I'm gonna talk really quick. Y'all can watch it on the replay. It's gonna get talked about anyway, so I might as well go ahead and do it. I'm in the Greensboro, North Carolina. Came down here. My daughter has got her orientation out here this week at her school. The orientation is today and tomorrow, so I came out here to orientate and just see how that goes. Just to get out here orientate. And I've been betrayed by my own daughter. I've been betrayed by my own daughter. I never expected it to happen, and it happened so quickly. When they go to school, the key is you want to act like you don't care what happens. Dads, you want to act like you don't care what happens with your daughter. Secretly, I'm gonna tell y'all this. And this is just real. And the dads out here, they can try to deny it all they want to. Secretly, every dad wishes he had an ugly daughter. Every daddy really wants their daughter to be somebody that only they find to be pretty. Every daddy, because we already know how we act. And so when you let a daughter that look halfway decent go, it's just problems, you know. And my daughter, she play all the sports, she do all the stuff that she do, but apparently she's starting to get, I don't know where her genes is coming in all of a sudden. Now all of a sudden I saw it when I was at the graduation. I was like, Nala, we didn't have to sneak anybody in. This graduation was free. They didn't even have tickets. You didn't have to sneak in two midgets in your dress. What is you doing? My daughter's out here, she's getting shapely, So that puts a different onus on her going to school 3 hours away. She's three and a half hours away from me going to college. That's a different. I don't know what's happening while she's down there. So the day was orientation. We were pretty much together all day until after dinner. After dinner, they asked the parents to leave the kids. The kids are there by themselves. The kids are there by themselves. And so we was at the cafeteria. She gave me a hug. She went on by her business. I'm leaving. When I leave, I see her out there and some little nappy head nigga all in her face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hold up, cuz I ain't even left the premises yet. I ain't even 3 hours away yet. I'm still right here. And it's already a little nappy head nigga. I was heated. All right. I didn't even get far. I didn't even make no moves for real. And there's already somebody in her face. I didn't know how to deal with it. And to make it so bad, she saw me seeing her, seeing him see her. You know what I'm saying? And all she did was wave to me and go back to give her attention to him. I was heated. I went right to the registrar's office to see if I could take her out of school. She need to go. Y'all can have the scholarships. Oh, that she going to TCC. We going to TCC together. That was my decision at that very moment. We going to TCC together. And that's all. That was the decision right then. The both of us, the two of us, going to TCC. That decision has been made. Whether she wants to go there or not, we're going to TCC together, so that I could see exactly what's happening. So that was my experience. So now I'm in a bad mood, so I had to get on here and just kind of talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't even want to. I don't even want to think about it anymore. It's rough out here. It is no fun. It is no fun. You can't. the daddy, and you just and so I'm actually gonna go to it's a comedy club out here in Greensboro. I'm gonna go to the comedy club tonight. I'm gonna do an open mic. If y'all know anything about me, I don't do no comedy for free no more. I'm past that part of my career that I got to do comedy for free. I'm past that. I'm going out there today to get some therapy because I can't take it. I can't. No, Jackie, don't tell me to breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can take a picture of that little nappy head Negro that was all in her face. I took his picture. Wait till I see him tomorrow. I'm gonna catch him in the corner. I want to know why he was all in there, and I could tell he was complimenting her little earrings. Negro, we don't like earrings. Earrings, complimenting the earrings, is just a way for you to try to get the draws off. I already know what you're up to, sir. And they're gonna be in the dorm tonight with no chaperones and stuff. Nah, cuz I can't. My leg is shaking. My leg is shaking. I'm not happy. Don't no straight man compliment your earrings. Ladies, if a straight man complimenting your earrings, he just trying to throw you off at the fact that he was looking at your hind parts. If a man says, "Oh, those are nice earrings," and you all are, "Oh, well, thank you," I'm no. What it is I was looking at your butt. I don't want you to know that I was looking at your butt, so I'm gonna say something about your earrings. The 52 fake out. I'm gonna run the 52 fake out on you, and most of the time, y'all will fall for it. And now, Lakeisha, let me tell you something. The kids is definitely fluid. The kid that threw me off. I went when we was in there, and the lady from housing came in, and somebody was like, "Well, how do they put people in the rooms?" Now, apparently, this lady has never been to a college. She ain't never watched A Different World. She don't know nothing about college. She said, "How do they do the roommates? Is it a boy and a girl, or is it girl, girl, guy, guy? How does that work?" Ma'am, they ain't never gonna put a guy and a girl in a room in college. It's just not gonna happen. I just need you. I don't know what college you went to, but that's not how it works in the real life. And the lady's response is, "We put we put we put we put them in the room by the gender that they identify." And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because what if I just identify as a lady, but I ain't all the way a lady? I don't want a penis in the room with my daughter. I'm trying to be grown about it. I'm not comfortable. I know she's identifying as a penis, but late at night, something ain't right. You still gonna rise up. Like Hamilton. You still gonna rise. I don't need her to look over and see the rise up. I don't need it. Now, if they're gonna put two people who identify in the room together, y'all can identify together. Y'all can do that. We can go skiing. It can be two poles in a room. I just don't feel comfortable. That's just my comfort level. I needed some clarification. I I I I just wanted some clarification. That's all I wanted. I wanted some clarification. That little Negro was all in her face. I was a little upset. A little upset. So I'm getting ready to go through all of the things that I'm upset about today, and that'll probably get people mad at me for. So y'all can go talk about me. Y'all make sure y'all share it. Even share it in the evening. Share it in the evenings. Share it. Y'all talk about a mobile hole. Y'all just see me living down here in Greensboro. Anyways, y'all share the show. Let people know. So I got two last things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about Portsmouth politics because people been talking about me in these streets behind my back, and I don't appreciate it. But before I get to that, let's talk about gender conforming and people identifying with whatever gender they identify with, right? And so, as we all know, this is Pride Month. All right, this is Pride Month, and the gays is the gays. First of all, I have no problem with the gays. I'm not one of them, but I have no problem with them. They throw the best parties. They're always in a good mood. Now they down with some trickeration. I don't appreciate when the gay lady is actually a man and you got to look for an hour to try to figure it out. That ain't because that tricks you, that throws you off because you don't know what you're looking at, what you're seeing, and you don't know if the feelings you feeling are real. You know what I'm saying? Like if you catch it, because that's men ain't that bright. We get attracted to the physical. So we see a big button and smile. And Ronnie told us about that. Ronnie was a prophet. Ronnie told us never trust a big button and smile. because now the fellas is getting them. There's a lot of fellas out here fatter than duck butter. And you see it, you be like, oh my gosh, she fat as duck butter. Then she turn around, she be like, I appreciate that. And you be like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I take it back. Because I'm not gay. So it'd be confusing sometimes. But they get this whole month, they get the month of June, good month. Good month. I had somebody complaining that they was a little upset because they get a prime cookout month, and Black History Month is in February. Why they get January? Why they get June, where it's prime cookout month? Black History Month should be later on in the year. You know, it should be later in the year when we can go ahead and cook out. You know what I'm saying? I think Black History Month go to all new levels if we was able to do cookouts. Juneteenth ain't enough. That's just one day. We need a whole month so we can just go ahead and do cookouts. See, Juneteenth is in the middle of the month. Food stamps hit on the 1st. You know, you see what I'm saying? We need to be able to do this early in the month, cook out, get it going. But that's neither here nor there. I've seen a lot of, I watch a lot of Christian stuff. And I'm going to tell you what. Christians can't stand gay people. Christian people, let me tell y'all something. They the biggest. And not all of them. Not all of them. But a lot of these church folk are just as bigoted against gays as the Klan was against black people. And they use religion as a crutch, just like those same bigots did. I used to never see it. I used to didn't understand when people in the community would say it. But people in the church are so bigoted against gay people, and that's it. It's just that. They will use any excuse to hate gay people. That jank is the worst. Keisha said there's no hate better than Christian love. They speak for God and don't do nothing God did, don't do nothing Jesus did. Like they don't have no love in their system. So the newest thing that I've seen is apparently a lot of Christians is mad because the gays use the rainbow. Now they mad at the gays for using the rainbow because the rainbow was God's promise. It wasn't about pride. It was God's promise. So the gays using the rainbow crosses the line. That's the line. That's the line that we can't go. We got to defend the rainbow because gays are using it. Now, the leprechauns, the Irish people were using rainbows, putting pots of gold at the end of it. You ain't care. Every magically delicious commercial of Lucky Charms, you ain't care about them using the rainbow. That was fine. Fruit Loops using the rainbow. Everybody, Skittles using the rainbow. Rainbow Bright was out there. You ain't care. Reading Rainbow. All those rainbows being used, not as God's promise or something else, but those all were okay. But if you use rainbows to be gay, can't do it. When people have a rainbow baby, you ain't care. But we got to draw the line at gays using the rainbow. I'd be like, why you hate gay people so much? It's not the gay people I hate. It's I hate the fact that they using the rainbow. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're a bigot. You're a hateful bigot. And you can try to be like, well, God ain't pleased. So God is pleased with Lucky Charms. God is okay with the leprechauns running around here. The Chinese gods use the rainbow for their god. You got another group of people who use rainbows as a bridge. In Norse mythology, what you think Thor was on? Thor was on there on a rainbow. Everybody else using rainbows, and that's fine. But you got to draw the line at gays. Because God told me to draw the line at gays. Everybody else is fine. Everybody else is fine. They put gay slogans. They put gay slogans on baby clothes. Oh, we got to shut down Target. They put a gay slogan on baby clothes. This is against God's will. But 40 and blunts, you put a 40 and a blunt on there, oh, that's fine. But let all the babies wear 40s and blunts. We put the babies in Gucci. We put the babies in anything else. That's okay. But if we got a gay slogan, that's antichrist. It's antichrist. I want to know why y'all hate the gay people. So why does that get on your nerves so bad? Why does who they fornicate with bother you that much? I can give me a shirt that say Lady Lover, panty dropper, slaying these hoes. And when nobody in the church be mad, they laugh at it. That's all right there. Huh? A player gonna be a player. I can get me a slaying these hoes shirt and everybody all right. If I get me a slaying these bros shirt, the church went, that's too far. Look at the messages he's putting on this shirt. I can put slaying these hoes, but not slaying these bros. You don't like gay people, and that's fine. So the newest thing now is putting the rainbow up. It's about the promise, not the pride. Because why you got to try to dim what they doing? Just put up there God's promise and a rainbow. Trying to dim somebody else's light doesn't make your light shine any brighter. That ain't what Jesus did. Jesus ain't go through being like, I'm better than y'all slapping hoes. No. Jesus was always told you, love them in their sin, hate the sin, love the sinner, whatever it is you're going to do, but love them first. Don't degrade them. Don't try to make them feel bad. Make them feel loved. The love covers a multitude of sins. That's in the same Bible that y'all be thumping. I don't understand. It's time for the churches to be like they hate gay people. But then you ain't gonna have no music. You ain't gonna have no music department. You're gonna be out there looking dumb. Y'all come out and be like, I hate gay people, and then you gonna have no music department, and your pastor ain't gonna be there. And here's the thing, and this is the last thing I got to say about it. I really want y'all to watch what y'all got to say about people who live a lifestyle that's different than yours. You don't know. The reality is this. If you feel like super Christian, if you feel like it's a demon, it's a spirit or whatever, somebody may be struggling with that spirit. Somebody might be struggling and feel like they're not loved. And the one place you should always be able to go to is to the church and feel loved. You should be able to go to a Christian and feel love. But you keep coming out your mouth spitting venom about how they ain't no good, they abomination, they ain't worth nothing, they the end of the world, they gonna cause destruction and terror to the world. How that person feel? If I could show you that I love you, if it's really my belief that what you living in is wrong, me showing you that I love you gives me the opportunity to bring you in and talk to you. But y'all done killed more people with your religion than anything. You done killed more people downing them for their lifestyle choice. But if your pastor in there sleeping with everybody, you ain't downing him. I know half of your deacons ain't doing it. And some of y'all ladies, let's just be frank, y'all mad and you married a gay man. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Some of y'all ladies been going and counting your underwear drawer and noticing you coming up short every week because he wearing them. That's my end on that. So now let me get to the Portsmouth stuff, because I've been really quiet about Portsmouth. It's been a long time. As y'all know, I live in the city of Portsmouth. A lot of people come to me about what happens on the city council meetings and all this stuff, right? So I've been very quiet since January on the city council. I haven't even talked about what's been going on in the city council. I may have done a couple of things. And reason one, because they've been acting right. And to be honest, if we go back and look, for the last 6 months, Portsmouth City Council ain't been in the news. No time. Ain't nobody cussed. Ain't nobody bribed nobody. Everything has been chill. That's all I ever wanted us to have was a functional city council. I ain't say they had to be perfect. I ain't say they had to make all the right decisions. I just want y'all to be functional. We finally got a functional council. So I didn't really have to say a whole lot. Things was functioning well. Things were going good. That's my bad. That's my bad that I won't going on and talk about them acting right? So you got some people who were formerly in their seats that are going around town. You know, Portsmouth small town, so everything comes back. They claiming that I got paid off to make my comments just to get them out of the seat. If that is the case, it worked. I'm a genius. I'm way more powerful than I thought I was. Clearly, paying me, it controls the politics of the city. So thank you. Now, I went and checked my bank account because apparently the money they paid me in was invisible. So I didn't even get any of that. So now y'all mad. So y'all don't want me to go talk about it. So the latest thing that we've got now, I'm just trying to get the Portsmouth citizens up to Portsmouth speed. Y'all can go and spread this out, let people know. They just had a special council meeting on yesterday. The reason for this special council meeting is because we don't have a city manager. We don't have a city manager. We have an interim city manager. It's Mimi Terry. Now, Mimi Terry has been working for the city of Portsmouth since it was founded. Since the city was founded. I ain't never seen nobody be the assistant that long. She's been the assistant, the deputy, whatever you want to call it, the deputy city manager for the last 48 years. Every time we lose a city manager, they plug Mimi in until, see, I can use this when y'all don't know what hotel I'm in. It's low budget. They ain't even got nothing on their car. You're just getting straight white power. So what they do is, every time they fire somebody, they put Mimi in as the glue. Mimi comes in as the glue, keeps everything running. Then they hire somebody else and demote her right back down again. So she always been the bridesmaid, never the bride. I ain't talking about her personal life. I'm talking about right there on her job life, right? So she gets in the position, and for the last 6 months, the city been running smooth as a behind that R. Kelly likes. I'm talking about smooth, young, smooth, just running smooth. People coming to work, enjoying going to work. They working on the taxes. Things have been running super smooth with her in there. Now, a couple of the new city council members, and I give them credit for this, they ran on the premise that we're not going to have the same foolishness that the last council did. Now, the last council just straight foolishness. So they said, we're not going to have the same foolishness. We're not just going to put people in positions. We're going to do nationwide searches. We're going to look for people. We're going to do all this kind of stuff. We're not just going to put people in. There's going to be no nepotism, all of these things. And they ran on those concepts and people voted to put them in, right? Not knowing that it was going to take 6 months down the line, 8 months down the line, before you could even get to the point where you could talk about your city manager, because she's been straightening stuff up. So now that she's straightened stuff up, they've come to the table and they've said, let's do a nationwide search to find a new city manager. Now, they always talk about Portsmouth being a cash-strapped city. It's going to cost $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 for them to do the nationwide search. The nationwide search only is going to give you candidates. Then you got to go in and interview the candidates. Then you may or may not find somebody from those candidates, right? Meanwhile, Mimi has again kept the city afloat. She in here working hard, keeping the city afloat. And you're going to say, yeah, she's doing a great job, but let's go look for somebody else. Here's the whole thing. Yes, you said to yourself, our start was going to be, let's find somebody. But there's somebody right there. If she's really in the job and she's really doing the work, she's been doing it for the last 6 months, let the lady work. That's not you going back on your campaign promise. What your promise is we're going to find the best person to be in that spot. And what you end up looking at is you got the best person being in that spot. What we have done is paramount to me saying, baby, I'm dating you. You're doing everything I need. We together. You're doing everything. You're working in the bedroom. You got the finances straight. The house is straight. You're raising the kids. All that's working. I will marry you. You seem like you might be the one for marriage. But let me go out there and do a nationwide search first to see if somebody can come and do. Don't mean that you're not going to be best qualified, but I'm going to go out here and search the world real quick. I'm going to go out here and hold it up. I'll be back. How is she supposed to feel? If I was her, I'd quit. I'd be like, you know what? Since y'all don't believe in me, because that's what it says. It's not a vote of confidence. It's a sign of disrespect. And it's not fair. I don't think the people who said these what we campaigned on, I don't think your constituents and the people who are following you think that it's wrong for you to say, listen, I know that I said this, but since I've been in this position, since I've been able to look and see what has happened, this is where my mind is now. I don't think it makes you a liar. I don't think it makes you treating your constituents wrong. I don't think it makes you go back on your word. I think there's a wisdom in seeing this is where the situation is now. I know I said that back then. I did. But back then, I didn't have the information I have now. Now that I have this information, hey man, we good to go. We good. My promise is to make sure we got the best person in that office, and I think we got the best person in that office. So they were a little upset about it, and they had a public meeting yesterday, and everybody was able to come out and express what they said. Most of the people say they're doing a good job, and the people who were there yesterday who had made the decision, because a couple of people didn't show up. The people who had said, "Well, I promised the people who voted for me that I would." I understand that, and I don't think they wrong for saying. I don't think they wrong for standing on what they campaigned on. But I do think it's like the law. You have the spirit of the law and the letter of the law. You ain't always got to go by the letter of it. And I don't think anybody will be upset with you if you look and you say, you know what, searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I'm going to save us some money. We got somebody who got this thing running up and running, doing what it needs to be doing. We ain't going to find nobody better to do what she's already doing. She been in the job 87 years. You can't let nobody work 87 years and never promote them. The best companies promote from within. If you ever see on the city, the best company, what better message do we send to all those people who work in the city than saying, if you do a good job while working here, we're going to promote you up to the next level. And I don't think anybody would ever think that you're a bad job. You're a bad job. But as far as drama goes, that's low drama. We got somebody, we can't be mad at nobody for being honest. We got people on city council being honest, and that's is an uproar because it ain't nothing that happens normally. We got some honesty going on, and the honesty is causing problems because I'm through the eve and trying to make backdoor deals. But I don't think it's a backdoor deal on this one. So I'm gonna close with backdoor because it's Pride Month, so you can talk about backdoors openly. There's no problem with talking about backdoors. You can always talk about going the back way during Pride Month. I'm getting ready to get out of here, man. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. And go to church. My daughter told that little boy, don't holler at me, don't find me on Instagram, nothing. Might go buy me a disguise, sneak on campus, and just see what I can find out, because I left her up there with all them other boys. All right. I'm out of here, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you've never tuned in, man, I do this every morning, 7-ish in the morning, somewhere around 7:15 in the morning. I get online and I do this same thing every morning. It's called See You in the Morning. You can tune in. And then if you want to come on later in the day, 10 a.m. in the morning, man, I'm co-host and producer of the Michael Collier Morning Show. You may know him as Showboat on House Party. He's been a lot of different roles in a lot of different movies. He was Gina's boss on Martin. It was a lot. It's a lot. So he's been in a lot of stuff. He's a comedy legend. So y'all can tune in for that as well. I got a lot of shows coming up, man. I'm in Detroit Father's Day weekend. So if you're watching from Detroit or you know somebody in Detroit, you tell y'all you folks at Detroit, I'm there. I'm doing a Grown and Say show in Virginia Beach later on this month, man. So y'all tune in. Me, myself, Angus Black, Sherry Priester, Vernard Hines. This is going to be an amazing show. An amazing show. It's a grown folk show, so you never know what I might talk about. Probably the Bible, but come out anyway and see if I can make the Bible, work out too. All right. So y'all come on through. I love y'all at least a little bit, man. And at the end of the day, man, let's just go ahead and love with somebody. I always got on bracelets. I always have on a bunch of these, man. Just have these on. Lakeisha, if I go out, man, I'm thinking about going. I don't know. I just need to get somebody. I always got these little bracelets on, man, today, because the school colors were blue and gold. I had these on, and this one had like a dragon or something. I got this off of the little cheap people store, Temu. So I wore that one. So I don't want to wear this one too often because I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn me green. This one, and then I always got my Masonic bracelet on. Then I got my watch on. I always got on bracelets. Black Hero music. I always got them on, man, all the time. That's it. This is how I go out, Lakeisha. It's Greensboro, so I don't really know. Look like it's popping. Looking out my window, it's about that time. They ain't clean my window. So from what I can see, they don't clean the windows out here. Good as well, I ain't never wearing a Buffalo Bills bracelet. I would never support a franchise that's never won a Super Bowl. They've come close, but they never been winners. The Buffalo Bills have been losers. Is all they've ever been. That's all they will be. We play Buffalo this year. Bring it. That's all I got to say. I'm ready for football season. I'm ready. If you're a Buffalo Bill fan, that tell me you probably like people hitting you. You probably like a little S&M. You enjoy a little pain with your pleasure. Because it ain't no way you can go into a season as a Buffalo Bill fan expecting to win a Super Bowl. Every year, there's 31 teams that can possibly win the Super Bowl. Everybody except the Buffalo Bills. The Dallas Cowboys have a better chance of winning the Super Bowl than the Buffalo Bills. How about that? I said it with my chest. Hopefully my daughter ain't saying nothing with her chest this evening because she in there with them boys. All right, I'm gone. Every time I think about it, get a little more upset. All right, I'm out. Peace.